Hey guys, I'm Mansion and I'm here to playing Wild Rift together. So for the first video, we have Hellsdevil with his coaching session and we have Baran. My favorite channel. So let's go.
Alright, so first things first. I believe this is our first coaching session, right?
Yup, it's first one.
Okay, so what I like to do, it's the very first one. It shows there that you're Diamond, but what rank within Diamond are you exactly? Are you Diamond 4, 3, 2, 1?
I'm in Diamond 1 with 19 LP.
Oh,
I
so you're
think-
almost Master.
Yup. I'm
Alright,
Master.
that's pretty good. That's good. That's great actually. And okay, you're playing support. Are you a main support or are you just playing support?
No, I'm main support. More than 2k game.
Wow. All right. And if you have to say, like, what are the things that are holding you back from becoming challenger? Like, you're Diamond 1 right now, which is good. Like, that's great. But what is holding you back? You think?
I think it's because of my mentality before playing mage support. Before play tanks, played I'm main Sona more than 1k game, but it's
You main Sona?
that's the Yup, I'm main
Okay.
Sona with 56
Win
percent rate.
rate. Okay. And what is your problem then, you think?
It was I preferred other guys carry me, but I can't. I think I can't carry them. But after some game, I decide to why I can't. Why I sorry about it.
You can't carry yourself as a support. You want to carry yourself too, you're saying.
Yep. I wanna carry game. I wanna play better. I want do damage more than any player in the game.
But why do
So
you
I
stick to
play
support
car.
then?
Because this is my thing. I'm the Wild Rift difference with LoL. It's because of you gain very XP and very gold, and this is the important. You get why you buy item support when you can buy AP support. This is my thing.
So you're only playing carry supports like Brand.
And Karma, and sometime Thresh in a full AD team and Galio full AP team.
So you think your problem is you're not able to carry as a support? Is that what you think? So you think when you play, you think when you play Brand and these kinds of champions, you're gonna reach challenger?
Nope. I after playing, I was Emerald 1 and I played Karma and Baron, and I'm in Diamond 1.
Okay. So first of all, like that's not really the mentality you should have as a support. As a support, like you don't have to carry. You can play Janna, you can play Lulu, and you can still do a really good job. And that's not with carrying, that's with rotations, that's with playing your lane properly, buffing the right allies. That's what you have to do as a support. Like if you like playing carries, play mid lane or play dragon lane, right? Like play the roles where you have to play carries. What, like Brand in the support role is not always gonna work. I mean, look at this game right now. Look at your composition. If you look at your composition, there's one very important thing missing. Do you know what it is or not?
Any tank in this game.
Yeah, exactly. You have no tanks. So even though you're gonna do a lot of damage, look at your composition. You have Brand, you have Teemo, and you have Evelynn. That's 3 AP champions. Enemies can just build magic resist. Nasus can go for magic resist. Nautilus can go for magic resist. And you're not gonna do a lot of damage to them anymore.
What's this is your perspective. In my perspective, they are just diamond. They don't know who to build is their champs.
Play mid lane.
I play
Play mid lane. Because in mid lane, you're gonna get much more gold and you're gonna be able to carry much harder. And as a support, as I said, like, Sona can carry too. Have you seen my Sona videos? I made a Sona video, I believe.
yup.
Yeah, Sona can
I
carry
think-
too. Like, really hard. You just have to play her correctly. It's like, if you don't think Sona can carry the game, then you're just not playing her correctly. Because she definitely can carry.
Yeah, I told you I have a 56% rate in more than 1k game.
That's okay. I have a 70%
That's
win
no
rate on Sona. But the reason is The reason is because like Sona is hard to play, and I'm sure you know how to play Sona because you have a lot of games on it. But my point that I'm trying to make with you is you don't have to play a carry support to carry the game. I know what you mean, right? Like I know what you mean. I know that you want to do damage, you want to carry. But if that's what you want to do, if that is the role you want to take, don't play support. Play mid lane. Play dragon lane. Because teams need a support. You know, enchanters are great, tanks are great. Again, brand support works. I'm not telling you that brand support doesn't work. Of course it works. But it's like, it's not always the best choice. Because in this game right now, you needed to be a tank. You should have picked a tank like Alistar, Leona, Braum, I don't know, any tank. Because your team is missing a tank. You need to understand what your team is missing. Especially Alistar.
It's okay, but I can't trust my teammates. They are just random guys in my team. Who I trust them?
Well, that's how it is in Wild Rift. I mean, they're random guys, I know, but you still have to fulfill your role. Like as a mid laner, you can carry harder than a support. So if you like, you're talking like you want to carry the game, but don't play support if you want to carry the game. Try some other roles. Like just try it out. You'll love it a lot. When you play support, you have to play support champions.
I played a lot of Veigar's in mid lane with almost 70 win rate. But
Yeah, Veigar's great.
it. Yeah, but when you are support, you are free. You are not limited in your lane. You can rotate. You can be anywhere.
Mid lane as well. Mid lane as well. Mid lane can rotate as well. Mid lane can rotate even more than support, dude. Because as a mid laner, you can push out your lane. You can go to top lane. You can go to bot lane. You can go to jungle. You can go everywhere. You just have to have the correct mindset. Like if you think like that, sure, support can rotate, but then you're leaving your dragon laner alone. And it's a random, so the random is probably gonna die. They're not gonna survive in a 1v2, but if you're mid lane, you can push out your lane and rotate with no problem at all. It's easier in mid lane to rotate. You just have to play it correctly. Push your wave and roam around a lot. You're playing Brand pretty well, by the way. I'm watching the game while talking to you. You're playing Brand pretty well. Like your mechanics are, at least right now, your mechanics are definitely not the problem. Like you're playing pretty well. It's just your idea, your perspective of how the game is. That's the thing that's not correct. Like when you play support, it's even if you're with randoms, it doesn't matter. When you play Janna, you can still carry the game. And I know it's not as hard as the mid lane or any other lane, but you can. You definitely can. Have you seen most of my support videos?
Yeah, but see all of your video. I love you, bro.
Oh, it's so nice to hear. But like, if you look at my support playstyle, it should show you what I'm talking about right now. Like if you've seen all the videos, you should understand what I'm talking about right now. You can carry as a support. You can roam around. Well, you said that as well. You can roam around, but you don't need to be Brand for that. Janna can also get kills. Lulu can also get kills. Leona can also get kills. Alistar, all like so many support champions can get kills. And if you play Yuumi, Yuumi is a different type of champion because Yuumi is not really good at ganking. But when you're Yuumi, you just have to identify which one of your teammates is carrying. Jump on that teammate and you do your job. Like every support has a different playstyle. Every support has a different win condition. You don't need to play Brand support. You don't have to. So again, it is good, but you don't have to carry the game. Don't think you're limited by the champion you're playing. Like here, you're doing a great job. You're playing Brand really well. Like mechanically, you're playing Brand really, really well. And your rotation was amazing as well. But Janna would have been able to do this too. You know what I mean?
In this situation, I can't kill Nasus. And it was the problem with Teemu killing Nasus.
Sure, but Janna in a different situation would be able to save your teammates or use a tornado or heal up your team. As I said, like every support has their strengths. Every support has their weaknesses. Because right now you don't have a tank. And like I can guarantee you, you're gonna struggle in the late game. If the enemy plays it correctly, they're gonna shred right through your team because you have no tank. That was great though. Oh, like you're playing well. You're playing well. You're playing Brand really well. But you just need to understand this, what I'm saying to you. Like, don't just pick to carry, pick whatever your team needs, especially support, because support is a very versatile role. Because if you look at mid lane, you can't really pick a tank in mid lane, right? Or you can't really pick an ADC in Baron lane. I mean, sure you can, but it's not good. As a support, however, you can pick anything. You can pick a carry, you can pick an enchanter, you can pick a tank, you can pick anything. You have to pick what your team needs. And in this game, your team needed a tank. And right now you're playing in lower elo.
No, I know it's okay, but I play Soraka very well. I have very high win rate with it. But I like Baran. You can't be anything. You can't do anything. You can stun other player, and you have a lot of damage. It's why bro. I told you I can't trust anybody in this game. They are just random guys. Can't play good and just
Look,
uh,
you have to change that
but
perspective. You have to change that perspective. So, first of all, okay, they're randoms. But secondly, randoms are not always bad. There's gonna be good players too. Third of all, when you reach higher elo, players get much better. Sure, randoms are still randoms, but especially when you reach like master, grandmaster, challenger, randoms are gonna get good. Like every single player, of course there's exceptions, but they're gonna get good. You can get away with playing champions like that. You just need to learn that. And what was I
I
saying?
know yeah, but I play a lot of Thresh. I have more than 200 Thresh. But I told you, my karma is very good. My brand is perfect, as you can see, but not perfect, but it's good for carrying this game. And one of this game, it is, I think it's not my of carrying game, but I have a lot of game to a lot of game I carried my team.
Yeah, yeah. But let me tell you right now, if you pick this composition in super high elo, there's a very big chance you're gonna lose because right
We
now,
have like a lot of lag. I can't hear,
can't you hear me?
bro. I can't hear you.
Wait, give me a second.
I can't.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello,
Yes,
hello.
it's okay.
Is it fine?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I was saying is, if you pick this composition in high elo, very likely it's not gonna work. Because high elo players are smarter. You're playing in diamond right now, which is pretty high. But compared to Grandmaster Challenger, that's much higher elo. And if you have no tank in your team, you're not gonna survive. It's so hard. Like, sure, you're gonna be able to win a few games, but you're not gonna be able to consistently win games if you go into a game with a mindset like, I have to carry the game. My team is trash. I have to pick a tank, I have to pick a carry. Even if you play really well, it doesn't matter because you're just not gonna win because you have no tanks at all.
Yes. Uh, I told you I play a lot of carry game and a lot of tank champs, but I know if any game we need really we need a tank, I play tank. But this game, I think I can kill Nasus, I can kill Natalius. And it's not problem for me to killing this champ. I'm Brand. I can kill any tank. Who can kill me?
Yeah, Brand is good at the tanks, but again, like you need to like. Sure, this works in your elo right now, but if you get into higher elo, it's different, dude. Like Nas, if you get into higher elo, Nasus is gonna get Mercury's threats. He's gonna get Spirit Visage, and you're never gonna kill him. Never ever. And he's gonna run through your team because you have no tank. This just doesn't work in high elo. You need to understand that. Like right now you can. It's low elo. It doesn't matter what you do. But that's why I told you, like, what rank are you? You said Diamond 1. And you're almost Master, which is amazing, right? It's really, really good. But you're gonna start to, like, when you reach Master and you get a little bit higher in Grandmaster, you're gonna start to feel a difference. Because players are gonna get much, much better, really, really fast. And you have to change your attitude. Like, play mid lane if you want to carry. Don't go into the support role with the mindset, like, I just need to carry, I just need to pick Brand. No, you can carry with Soraka as well. You can carry with Sona. Every single champion can carry the game. That's the one thing you need to understand the most. Like, that's the most important thing you need to understand after this. Every single champion can carry the game. Every single champion. Every single role and every single champion.
Yeah, I like Soraka. If I can play Soraka, I play Soraka. But some game I love.
You screwed up here. Still got the kill. You could have killed both of them if you waited a little bit.
Yeah, but sometimes my ping is very high and.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah. It's 118 ms. True.
Yeah.
Why is it so high?
This is very good in my country. It's very normal.
Oh really? Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's my problem. but I like Wild Rift, so I
Yeah.
play more than 6 or 7 hours per day.
Yeah, you're pretty good, I can tell. It's a shame you're diamond, because you actually play pretty well. You should definitely be master. So I'm curious to see what happens throughout this game, because up until now you've played really, really well in your role as a support. Like mechanically, and your calls have been really, really nice. You're rotating a lot, and it's just great. Like you definitely need to keep playing like this. Don't change your playstyle. It's really good. And as you
I know,
said, right, you're getting a lot of elo. You're getting a lot of LP. It's just you're not at your LP yet. You're not at your elo yet. You need to reach a little bit higher, and then it feels like it's gonna be closer to your LP. You're much better than every player in this game, so it's a bit hard to talk about
You
what's
are right.
happening.
Oh, this moment. I hate this moment. It was because of
Boom.
my ping. I can't stun him.
Yeah, you can't stun him because of your ping. I know. It's a bit annoying.
Yeah. I know I practice a lot. I reading a lot about game. I like macro game more than
Yeah,
technique game.
yeah, that's great. It's really important.
But I'm
Yeah.
stuck in. I'm not stuck in diamond, but I maybe tomorrow I master.
Yeah.
I
Like,
think
this game should not have been so easy as it is right now. There's no way. What were you wait, you were the last pick. I remember you were last pick in draft as well.
oh, they told me we need tank, and I
Yeah.
told them who need tank.
Yeah, come on. So it is your fault. Like, you should not do that. Don't pick a tank. Okay, so I'm telling you right now that Alistar would have been the best pick here. Do you know why? There's a few reasons. There's one very important one. I mean, look at this. Look at this, by the way. You see this?
Yeah.
You can't do anything because you have no tank. Look, this is exactly what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter how good you play. This is what the good players are gonna do against you. Nautilus and Nasus built magic resist and they're never gonna die. And they're gonna be able to run you down because you have no tank. That is the problem that you're gonna have. And when you reach high elo, this is unwinnable against this composition. The only reason you could win this is because the enemies are just not playing well. But I'm telling you about Alistar. Why do you think Alistar is a good pick here?
They have misfortune, so I can cancel his ult with my dash to him. They have this jungle Lee Sin, and I can disengage him. I know about
Yeah.
this,
Those are good points, but there's more.
mm,
You forgot the most important one actually. You got a few good ones, but you forgot the one most important one.
I can disengage him, but
You have
with Alistar,
Yasuo.
what
You have Yasuo.
Yo.
You have a Yasuo
Oh
on your team.
yes, Yasuo.
So yes, you can cancel Misfortune. Yes, you can disengage Lee Sin. Very, very good points. You can also disengage Nasus. No other reason, you are super tanky. You can engage, your team can follow up. And then the other reason is you have a Yasuo. Oh, that was close. You have a Yasuo. You go in, Yasuo follows up. That is the composition you need. That is the champion you need. Not Brand. You don't need a Brand. You have enough damage in your team. You have Teemo, you have Evelynn, you have Yasuo, you have Jinx. That's so much damage. Like, look, in this fight right here, you didn't even do anything because your team just did enough damage. You see that? You're playing really well. And normally this never happens when I do a coaching session. I haven't really given you any advice on the game because you played really well. You've played this game incredibly well. I am just telling you about your mindset because it seems like that is the thing that's holding you back right now. I've never ever had a coaching session like this one with you. Normally it's always the player making a lot of mistakes, but you're playing really well. You have potential. You clearly have potential to reach super high elo. You're playing super well, but you think it's all about you. You just need to carry the game. That's not true. It's not about you. It's about a team. You need to play with your team. Pick the right thing for your team. And when your team says we need a tank, yeah, you guys did need a tank. Your team was right. Like, look at this. Oh! It's so hard to just kill an Nasus. Because no one can tank up his damage.
But I have, if you look at my game, before any engage, I look at item build, and I think this is my best thing. This is best thing about me. I know who has what is his build, and I can decide engage or not.
Okay, just so you know, the only reason you won this is because Nasus is bad. He didn't use his ultimate. Look. He could have ulted you rare, and he would have destroyed you, and then he would have destroyed Teemo as well with his ultimate. But he didn't use ultimate. Like, this is what I mean. If you reach higher, like, look, now he uses ultimate, but it's too late. When you reach higher elo, this is not gonna happen. You're gonna get absolutely destroyed. It's like you're gonna get absolutely destroyed here, like easily. Your composition is so bad into a Nasus. It's unbelievable. Oh, that's close. So like combine your good mechanics with smart play as well. Pick the right champions. Have the right mindset. Don't just think you have to carry the game all the time. Because again, bro, you're going to be stuck in Master. Not in Diamond, but you're probably going to be stuck in Master and low Grandmaster. If you truly want to reach Challenger, then you need to pick different champions. Wait, like, I actually wanted to show... Wait, I can show you. Let me get my... Where's my phone? 1 second, I'm going to get my phone real quick. Because I want to show you something. I want to show you something, like exactly what I'm talking about with you all the time now. Oh. Because I love playing support, and I've been playing a lot of support recently, and I'm playing everything. Like, I'm playing everything, and I'm carrying on everything. And I want to show you like how you need to think. So let me just quickly. All right. So I'm not sure if you can see my screen.
No, I can't.
Wait.
I can't.
I'll show you.
What do you think about
Can you see it?
AP Nami?
AP Nami, it's not, it's very aggressive. It's good in certain scenarios, but let me show you, okay? Oh, oops. Can you see my screen?
No, I can't see.
Now?
No, I can't.
You should be able to see it. I'm sharing my screen with you.
I don't know what happened, but oh, it's watch stream. Wait.
Is it working?
No, I can. Yes. Yup.
Okay, so I love playing support, okay? And I've been playing a lot of support recently. So let's just take a look. Top game is Sona. Why do I pick Sona? Seraphine. You see that Seraphine, Sona, plus a good composition with a Riven is very tanky. Easy win. I carried the game. Look at how much damage I did and everything for my team. Easy carry. Other games, support. I picked Senna this time. Why? We have a Nasus who goes in and tank. All the enemies were attack damage. So I go Senna, buff the Nasus because he's never gonna die. And I go for armor as well. Easy win. Situational. Another game. Here I picked Orianna support. This is what you love to do. Why did I pick Orianna support? My entire team is full attack damage. We need ability power. I pick Orianna support. And I nearly hard carry the game as a support. You see that? This is support. And another game. I pick Pyke. Why? Because we have a very good engage and I can execute. We have a Jarvan who goes in, Twisted Fate who stuns, Irelia, boom. Pyke can execute them. As you can see, I got 9 kills. Almost also nearly hard carry game. Every single game is different. Every single game, you have to pick something different. Here as well, Pantheon goes in. Ashe uses her ultimate. Renekton goes in. I'm playing Senna. I can follow up. I was 10-0. You see what I mean? Like, every single game is different. And here I picked Karma apparently. Karma to buff my Vayne. You see that? We had a Nasus as well. Like, I'm picking situational stuff every single time. I'm trying to think of... Whoa, this is a bit... it's not so good, but... And here, Janna. Why did I pick Janna? Why did I pick Janna? Actually, I don't even know I picked Janna. I mean... No, so with the tornado, they go in, I use tornado, and I buff the Caitlyn. But like every game, and as a Janna, I did really, really well this game. You know, I did good. I did 11,000. Look at it. I did almost as much damage as Riven and Xin Zhao. And also the buffing and all of that. Like, you shouldn't be limited by these champions. Every single champion can carry the game. Every single champion can do their job and carry the game. Let me see. Let me share the right screen again. This one, boom, boom, boom. And Sona is giga broken, by the way. Like,
I know, I play Sona.
she's so broken.
I play the right
Unbelievable. Like, in my opinion, she's the most broken support in the game. Well, after Yumi, she's the most broken support. That's my opinion.
I think Soraka is better. You have better healer. You have better healing. Anything is better than Sona. So you can do anything. You don't have mana problem with Soraka in early game, and it's the best.
Look, again. Like, you're struggling because no tank. It's the same story every single time. Like, this is not supposed to work. The only reason the enemy is just inting, but you're not really doing anything. Look, sure you're doing damage, but your team is doing all the damage. Like, you're just doing a little bit. Look, boom, boom. It's like some damage, sure. But your team is doing the majority of damage. Look, it's your team. You see that? You're not really doing anything. You're just in the backline. It's too much damage. It's way too much damage for your composition. You need to be a tank. Imagine if you're playing Alistar. You would have been able to turret dive here and it would have been super duper easy for your team.
I know what you say, but
I'm really trying to put it in your head, by the way. I'm saying it very often.
I know, yeah, yeah. Yup, I think this is very different in other your coaching session.
Very, very different. I've never had it like this. Because you're playing well. Like, there's no real not many mistakes that I will call you out on. Because you're playing really well. Like, I'm not gonna tell you you're not playing well just so I can tell you what to do better. No, you're doing really well. Your macro game is great as well.
Thank you.
The only reason it's not perfect is because you don't have the right champion. That's the only reason.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know about it.
You should have waited a little bit for the Baron to recall.
At the end, this is just yup.
I mean, the game is won. You got Baron and Elder Dragon. The Steamo traps is all. It's a nice engage.
I think I play so aggressive. It's support.
Huh? What do you play?
I think I play so aggressive with support.
I love how you go for stasis, by the way, because it's really smart in this particular scenario to go for stasis. Even though you're playing support. It saved your life many times in this game. I find it crazy how you play with 100 MS. It's like, I would never be able to play like this with 100 MS.
This is very good. It's
Yeah.
very perfect for me. But
Oh.
I play more than it's a lot.
Okay, let's actually see. Let's look at the stats. Yeah, all of you did so much damage. It's like, but you also tanked so much damage. Like, look at this. And look at how much damage they tanked. It's just, again, like, this doesn't really work in high elo. This composition is not gonna work. It's the only thing. Just change up your drafting, change up your, like, go mid lane. Just go mid lane. Play Brandon mid lane. It's much better. You can carry so much harder, roam around so much more. Because you can do it for sure, because you were roaming a lot, even as a support. So just do that in the mid lane as well, you can carry even harder. And
Oh, shit. Who need tank?
yeah, who need tank?